Alright, right here we have this is in a Altos Computer System. I think it has some type of giant floppy drive at the front. Looking down here, appears we have some shock absorbers, which makes me think that's a hard drive, and if it's a hard drive, I gotta remove it. Okay, I went through and removed the screws for this panel. Just gonna flip it up. I'm trying to avoid unplugging all these cables. This one may be more difficult. The switch right here is attached directly to the board. Let me see if I can remove one. Oh no, it looks like it's weirdly hooked over. So they're just crimped in there. Maybe like a punch down. Let me see if I can pull those out. Okay. Okay, it looks like the simplest thing to do would be actually to remove this brass plate that everything is actually mounted to. So we have the two screws on both sides back here, and then these screws up here. And we'll try to see if that works better. So I just noticed this board right here says 8-inch disc controller. So if you're wondering what size the drive was on the front, clearly it's 8 inches. Alright, so we got the screws removed over here, and now we're going to try and lift this guy out and see what happens. Alright, I was finally able to get it flipped up. I had to push out the power switch a little bit to get past the wires. Looks like we have a few screws down here holding the top plate on, and then we'll be one step closer to finding out if it is or is not. So here's our first look underneath the brass panel. Here's that 8-inch disk drive. It's so big it has to have its own cooling fan for its motor. And there it is. We have a big motor over here. But what I'm interested in is this thing underneath all of it. It's right here. The quantum control PCB. So it does reaffirm this may be a hard drive. That may be the hard drive PCB right there. This is my hand to give you a perspective. In an attempt to remove this drive, I'm going to need to remove the screws of it on the bottom panel. It looks like it's possibly these screws. I already moved one or two up here. Here's the weight of it. That's after we've taken some stuff off. So this is not a light computer, but we'll continue our hunt. Removing those screws did the trick. We are now loose. I'm going to remove these cables right here. And begin the extraction process. I believe there's a power cord on the bottom, but I'm going to have to do that after I clear it out a little bit. Alright. Alright, here we go. Here's the drive. As you can see, it is a Quantum. And this is the first time this thing has probably been moved in almost 38 years. Based on the board, it's from 1980. Let's get on the desk and get a closer look at it. We got it on the table. Again, here's my hand in perspective to this hard drive. The thing, I'll measure it later, but so let's do a quick walk around of this hard drive. Due to security purposes, it will probably be destroyed, so this is going to be its only time to shine. So here's the front. You can see it is a model Q2020. It's a Quantum. There's the serial number 025454. And if you look, if the light hits it just right, you can see the two players inside it. It's a clear structure. Here's the other side of it. A cell phone for autofocus. Alright. And then we have the motor that turns those two ladders. It's a 3450 to 2850 RPM drive, 1/20th horsepower. 1/20th horsepower needed to run this drive. This thing was probably about 20 megabytes. Let's flip on the other side. Yes, that's kind of not exciting, but we do have this caution label. And then it's the belt drive from the motor. Can't really see it, but it's there. And yeah, this is a 1980s Quantum drive. Quantum hard drive, not quantum computers. There we go. And that's it. That was what was inside this guy. This computer system. Altos Computer System had this hard drive inside it. Here, I'll show you the void that's left after we took it out. Look at that. Half the computer's empty now. And its weight's dropped about, what was that, 20 pounds almost? Shit. Alright, good news, party people. We've decided to keep the drive. We're going to remove the main board off the drive and try and see if we can sell that. But the hard drive itself, since we can't wipe it, we're going to just keep it and put it in some type of museum on the premise. So that's some good news. This ancient piece of technology isn't going to the dumpster. It'll be saved. Okay, I just got the board off. As you can see, it attaches to the drive with this connector, and here's the connector on the drive. But more importantly, check it out. You can see right into it. This thing it was meant to be displayed. I mean, you can just see the arm. There's arms. There's two platters in this. But that's just so cool. Alright, this is the conclusion of our journey to find out that was a hard drive inside the Altos computer. And it is. It's a 20 megabyte quantum hard drive that will not be destroyed. But it will be separated from its control board, but the drive will stay. Thank you for watching. Bye.